Hello everyone, it's Enigma here, and welcome to this video that I've wanted to make for a little while, and today is that day I'm gonna do it. So, basically, this video is kinda like my Who Am I Gonna Main video, but this goes a little bit more in depth, because instead of just talking about, the characters that, I wanna, play the most, like, I'm not gonna just talk about my maining and secondaries. Like, this video is gonna cover, the characters I wanna try out, and characters I just don't really care for trying out. Well, I mean, I already have the game, so I could just simply load up the game and try them out. So, basically, the characters I listed in trying are characters that I'm trying to play as and get the hang of them, because they are interesting characters to me, and I would really, like to get the hang of them, but I don't really consider them my mains or my secondaries. These are just characters that I want to try. So basically, I'm going to be talking about basically each of the sections and what they mean. Maining is self-explanatory. That's who I'm gonna main in this game. You guys should all know the answer to that. Secondaries. These are characters that aren't my main, but these are characters that I'm gonna be playing secondly towards my main. So they're kind of like my mains, but not my mains. So yeah. Trying, I already explained what trying means, and don't care, don't take this the wrong way, because if you see your favorite character in the don't care tier, it's totally fine. I don't hate any of the characters, in this game. I want to clarify that. A lot of the characters I did put in Don't Care are pretty fun in my opinion, but they just don't fit my playstyle, and they're just characters that I'm just not really going to play as frequently. So don't take that too seriously. I don't hate any of the characters in the Don't Care tier. They're just characters I'm just really not going to really touch that much, because they just don't interest me as characters. That's basically what the Don't Care tier means. Basically, that's basically it. So anyways, let's start with the first tier. My top tier, which is my main, King K. Rool. You guys should all know why I want King K. Rool. I've always been on the bandwagon for King K. Rool. I've always wanted him since, like, the Brawl days. I loved King K. Rool, and seeing him in Smash is just amazing. Like, of course he's gonna be my main. Of course. Secondaries. Now, I'm ashamed. I am ashamed of myself. Because when I was making that main tier list, I totally forgot about Snake. Of course, Snake is one of my secondaries. I want to clarify that. I forgot to include him in that video. I forgot all about Snake. I forgot that he was in this game, and I feel so bad. Because, we just got a whole bunch of newcomers that, like, I just did not think of Snake. And, like, that made me feel really bad. And, Snake, he's one of my secondaries. And, he's a lot of fun to play as in this game. He's not my main because obviously I just want one main, not like a bunch of mains. And I know 4 secondaries are a bit too much, but at the end of the day, it's just that Ultimate has a large roster, and, just picking 1 or 2 characters that you want to play the most is really hard to do. So that's why you're seeing 4 secondaries. So Luigi, Ridley, Snake, and Piranha Plant, when he comes out, those are going to be my secondaries. Now, I know I never played as Piranha Plant because, he's obviously not out yet because he's DLC. Piranha Plant fits my playstyle. I love those funny WTF characters. I say keep them coming because, these are characters that, I love these characters. They're just funny to just see them in Smash. And, Piranha Plant, like, he is such an obscure Mario character, and, it just fits in this game. Like, I'm so on board with Piranha Plant, and he's definitely gonna be one of my secondaries. I was considering maining him, but personally, I'm just gonna stick with King K. Rool. Unless I do find Piranha Plant a bit more fun than King K. Rool, which I doubt, but it's really hard. I really don't know. It's either King K. Rool or Piranha Plant when he releases. I don't know, but out of the secondaries, I will say Piranha Plant is looking like my favorite. Even though I never even played him, he's looking like he's going to be my favorite secondary because I just love his playstyle. You know, I just really love how he plays and stuff. And also, something I forgot to say at the beginning of the video is that these characters aren't numbered, these characters aren't ordered, so I just randomly put them there. So, don't think this is like in order. The only character that's in order is King K. Rool, because he's obviously the only character that has a single tier. Like, King K. Rool is obviously my main, but every other tier, it's not in order. It's just random characters at a random spot. Basically, that's that. So, secondaries, Luigi, Ridley, Snake, and Piranha Plant, they're gonna be my secondaries, for sure. Now, let's go into the trying tier list. These are basically characters that, you know, I'm currently trying out, trying to see if I like them, and, you know, these are characters that I want to try out. Like, these are characters that do fit my playstyle, but, you know, these are characters that, you know, I'm not really gonna, like, try maining, but these are characters that I find fun. Now, Inklings, they're really fun to play as. Like, you know, you have, like, all the, like, you can, like, I love her running animation, or his running animation. I like, you know, how you can squirt ink. Like, it's really fun to do that. I'm not really going to talk about these characters one by one, but these characters are, like, some of the most funnest characters to play. Excuse me. Some of the most funnest characters to play as in Smash. Like, I really like all these characters, and, you know, I'm not really gonna main them because, you know, I'm not really good with a lot of these characters. I'll be honest, I'm not really too good with a lot of these characters, but these are characters that, you know, I want to try. Now, Duck Hunt and Olimar, Duck Hunt was my main in Smash 4, and Olimar was my main in Brawl. So, you know, basically, the reason why they are in trying is simply because, you know, they're just not as fun as they were in the other games. Duck Hunt is maybe an exception, but since, you know, I feel like there's other characters that are overshadowing Duck Hunt in this game, in my opinion. Like, you know, we have King K. Rool, we have, you know, Ridley, Snake returning, and then a Piranha Plant. Like, of course, I'm gonna try maining a Piranha Plant. Simply put, I feel like other characters outshined, you know, my wants for maining Duck Hunt, but on the trying list, Duck Hunt is probably one of the more higher characters on the trying list, simply because, you know, I did main him in Smash 4, and I'm pretty good with Duck Hunt. You know, I know how he works and functions, but I'm trying him out because, you know, he is a bit different in Smash Ultimate. Like, I feel like he runs a bit faster, and, you know, I just feel like he's a bit different, so I'm trying to try him out, but I don't think I'm gonna, like, try maining him this time. He was my main in Smash 4 because, to me, I thought he was, personally, the most interesting newcomer that we got in Smash 4. That might be totally controversial, but hey, that's my opinion. It's really all I have to say for the trying tier. There's not much I really have to say about this, but these are characters that, you know, I want to try out, or have tried out, and, you know, these are characters that I would like maining, but I don't think I'm gonna main them. So, and because I have a lot of mains as it is, so having more will just be way too much to handle. Anyways, the don't care tier, like I said, don't take this tier seriously. I don't hate any of the characters, and, you know, if I had to play as any of these characters, you know, I wouldn't complain or anything. You know, these characters are still cool in my opinion, and, you know, just don't take this tier too seriously. The reason why I put all these characters in don't care is simply because I'm just not good with them. You know, I have tried them in other Smash games, I just was never able to get the hang of them. You know, Mario is an exception, but it's like, I feel like he's too boring of a character. Now, I know I have Luigi, who is another, like, all-around basic character, but it's kind of different there, because I feel like Luigi is a bit more, like, creative with his moves. Like, he can, like pretend he's a rocket and, like, blast into people. Like, I think it's pretty funny, and I just think Luigi is just really wacky as a character, and, you know, he's just not as boring as Mario. Whereas Mario and even Dr. Mario, even though I prefer the Doctor version more, is that they're just boring to play as. Like, they're too basic for me. So I'm really good with them, but the thing is that Mario and Dr. Mario are just boring, in my opinion. Again, I don't hate them. It's just, you know, in terms of Smash, they're just not the most fun characters to play as. There's not a whole lot of characters that I see that I really feel like I need to talk about individually besides Mario and stuff, because I know a lot of people, before I mentioned that, people would probably have been like, well, you struggle playing as Mario? Wow, you're such a casual. But I mean, it's like, I don't suck with him, it's just he's boring in my opinion. So these characters, like the characters in the don't care tier, basically are characters that I'm just terrible with, or characters that, you know, that are just too basic to me, and just, you know, don't fit my playstyle, and just, to me, are just kind of boring. I don't hate any of the characters, just want to point that out. So don't take this tier, seriously. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, I think I'm basically done talking about my interest tier list. So anyways, what are your guys' opinions? What is your guys' interest tier list? Let me know in the comments down below, and I would love to hear it. Anyways, this has been Enigma, and peace. See you next time.